Oh, hi there, T-Mozon. So basically, what happened in the world of Pokemon was it's Mega Evolutions, and wow, what the fuck was that? Anyways, Mega Evolutions, it's now happening to everybody. So, Venusaur becomes Mega Venusaur! Waiting for the applause. Anyways, Mega Venusaur has Thick Fat as an ability, and better defenses, so for however long it can stay in that Mega form, it can resist stuff. And I don't really count on this being a big thing because I don't really think Mega things are going to be in competitive play. I mean, if it is, that'll be cool. If it isn't, then I won't be disappointed because I never expected that in the first place. And then we have Mega Charizard, who is totally overpowered because he's got a higher speed, a higher special attack, and guess what the ability is? If you look at the picture over there, next to his right wing, you should get it. It's Drought. He's so hot, he kills all the water. Ninetales just, became irrelevant. And Mega Blastoise, which doesn't actually look as cool as the other two, but that's probably the one I'm going to get anyways. So, it's got the ability Rapid Mega something. Nobody knows what it does, the ability. Apparently it boosts attacks like Water Pulse. That's speculation as of now, but whatever. Yeah, and you get all 3 starters in the Kalos region at some point in time before beating the Elite Four. I forgot to mention that. Bye. Next off, we've got evolutions for the starters of Kalos region, in case you guys didn't remember that. So, Froakie turns into bigger frog thing. Chespin turns into... Is that Tepig? No, it's not Tepig. Basically, Chespin, so people were like, oh, it was a ground type. Oh, yeah, it does look like a ground mole to me. And then Fennekin, I was like, okay, what the flip is wrong here? And then I went on different sites and got some opinions, and people were like, oh, it's a witch-like thing. It does look kind of like a witch. It's got the skirt. It's got a stick in the back of its tail, which is probably going to be a wand. So, and it's probably going to be psychic fire. That's speculation on my part. Chespin's probably going to be ground grass, which could be really cool if it's like Torterra. And I'm just going to guess, but look at those little glidey things on the back of Froakie's evolved form's ears. Kind of air-like, so water flying maybe? I don't know. I'm hoping it leads to more karate. There's a Team Fortress 2 reference in there. Karate style, so it's more Jiraiya. I could name it that, but whatever. Next off, we've got Mega Mewtwo! We already had this, but this is what I was speculating a while ago. This one looks so much less physical. It's probably a special Mega Mewtwo, meaning that if we go over here, right here, we got physical Mega Mewtwo. This makes so much sense in my head, where it's like, Mewtwo could be physical or special. So this makes sense. He's got 2 Mega Evolution forms. One is physical, one is special. As you can see, this thing looks physical as hell. There's a little picture over there. It's got some glamorous glare from the camera on it, but as you can see, he's kicking something. Or something along those lines. But it just looks physical. So I'm going to speculate that this is physical Mega Mewtwo, and that is special Mega Mewtwo. Obviously, one is bulkier and more powerful. The other one is quicker and swifter with special power as the emphasis. Now, Beyond Mewtwo is over here. Ash is going to the Kalos region. His Pikachu is going to get level reset. They're going to show off some cool stuff. Blah, blah, blah. The show's ratings ought to hit real crappy because I don't watch this show anymore. I'm going to give this like 5 episodes to impress me. Otherwise, I'm out. More evolutions, more evolutions. Ah, yeah. Everyone's just like, well, with the Mega stuff, it's okay. It's okay. And then Mega fucking Garchomp. Ah! Okay, Garchomp is already like, hello, bitch. Cracks knuckles. You're gonna die here. No, they had to make it worse. This is Mega Garchomp. Basically, hide your kids. Because he's gonna eat anything he can see and kill and everything. There's no, oh, well, maybe it's not that. No, look at him. You want a hug from that thing? No, you don't. He's got spikes everywhere. A hug from a Garchomp was already going to suck in the first place, but now he's got scythe arms. It's like they took Freddy Krueger and fused him with Garchomp. More like Fruitagon, but whatever. Next, your Pokemon. We got an alpaca, which is cute as hell. We have little kitsune thingies, which is kind of like the Plusle and Minun, I'm assuming. I don't care for those. I never cared for Plusle and Minun. Then we got the fossil, so cute! We got a little angelic Brontosaurus. And then we have a T-Rex who's all like, I'm tough. He sounds like, I'm tough. I'm pretty sure they both only have one evolution each, and you get one in X, one in Y. I'm not entirely sure which one. Or you get both. That'd be really cool. Also, the alpacas vary in color, apparently. That's a thing. So now you see the Plusle and Minun, the Pokemon that's really different but doesn't actually come in handy. That last belonged to Wormadam? Yeah, I think that was Wormadam who had that last. Oh, no. There was Deerling who had that. Or was that Stantler? Yeah, Stantler had that. But now we got fossils, which are cool. Fossils are always cool. Next off, we've got Pyroar, which is like... why? And then we have a list of Mega Evolutions, apparently. Okay, so if you look at Mewtwo in its specially Mega form, it's got Psychic typing, apparently. If I can read, and I probably can't. But then if you look at Physical Mewtwo, it's got the same typing, but it's got one more type. I can't tell what that is, because they're not color-coded, and I can't match the letters up with anything else, I think. Wait a minute. No way. It's got the same secondary typing thing as Mega Blaziken, so... Okay, apparently Physical Mewtwo is Psychic Fighting. That's apparently a thing, because if you look at Lucario's Mega Stage, which is Steel Fighting, or Fighting Steel actually, the characters match up. Yeah, they match up actually very... Yeah, okay, well, Physical Mewtwo is Mega Fighting Psychic Captain... I don't know, it's apparently really cool and tough. Then you got Mega Lucario, Mega Ampharos, Mega Absol, Mega Mawile, Mega Blaziken, Mega Garchomp. He's gonna kill everything. Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizardo, and I'd assume the last one at the list would be Mega Blastoise, because that would make sense. And we have a list of more Kalos Pokemon that have been revealed and stuff. There's the little rat thing, nobody cares. Basically, there's a list, and let me be honest, I'm not digging the list too far. Maybe I'll see more that I like later. But there's nothing really new that I haven't already gone over so far. Oh, and then there's Team Flare in the corner, right? I think that's it. I'm not entirely sure. Team Flare's got their, the stereotypical smart fat guy. The three grunts, rather befitting. I approve. And no, nothing new here. Oh, right, Pokemon Bank. How did I forget about that, derp? Let's see, where's the Pokemon Bank slide? I don't think I have that one. It's okay, because this is a professional presentation and whatnot. We'll just say it on this one. So this is all about Fusion. But Pokemon Bank is basically, you're gonna pay like a monthly fee, or is it a yearly fee? It's one of the two. I think it's a yearly fee, actually. It's like $2. Really cheap. Maybe $5. A year, though. It's really cheap. And you can store Pokemon on it. It's an online service. So instead of having a billion cartridges, you can just put them all in your Pokemon Bank and then put them all in one game if you want. At least that's what I'm hearing. That could be a lot less awesome than it appears. Like a server could crash and you could lose all your Pokemon, in which case they should probably have like a policy where if a server crashes, you will receive all your Pokemon. They should probably really have that, otherwise I'm not gonna really like that. And it shows more epic techniques. Oh, and character customization in the lower right-hand corner. And more epic techniques and character customization. And also, there's a fairy type for the card game right there on the right side of the page. Yay, it's pink. This one I like. Because at the bottom, it's got fairy type, and it shows you what it's weak and strong against. So, it's weak against fire, good against fighting, weak against, I think that's poison. Yep, weak against poison. Strong against dragon and rock, which makes no sense, but weak to steel. So that's rather cool. And either weak or not very effective. No, that's weak. And that about wraps up the PokeNews. This is the slide I always use. I am surprised I don't have the PokeBank slide, but that is alright, because this is a very formalish video where I inform you, the audience, of Pokemon news that has occurred. So basically, more Mega Evolutions! You get the Kalos starters, you get the Kanto starters, you get a Blaziken with Blazikenite so you can evolve it. So I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna have 3 starters on their team. If they don't, that's okay, no big deal. And the Pokemon Bank, which is, you pay like once a year, I'm pretty sure, and you can store Pokemon on there. Just really, it's kind of iffy for me, because what if it's like Pokemon Ranch for the Wii? Does anybody remember that? Or Pokemon Box? No, nobody remembers these terrible ideas? I mean, they were good ideas, but they were abandoned, and they weren't built upon, so I'm not gonna trust the service or use it until it's something that's like Dream World, where, I mean, Dream World is a good idea, which they handled rather dumb, and you don't really get much out of it except for stuff that you really gotta work for. But this is something you don't gotta work for. You just pay a little bit, and your entire Pokemon is in the cloud. Is on, like, not your entire Pokemon collection is right there online for you to access as you please. Much easier. And I'm sure somebody is going to hack or something like that, or somehow modify and make it so you can hack your Pokemon much easier now that they're online and their data is right there in your eyes, in front of you. And I don't know, Pokesav is right there, Pokegen is right there. Right there. They're so close. Maybe they could interact with some packs. I don't know. Just suggestion. Anyways, that about wraps it up for today. Remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more news, even though I don't get it immediately. But I tend to try and stay accurate and not speculate too much. I mean, even when I do speculate, I'm generally right. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm always right. No, I'm stupid as hell. I could be wrong 9,000 times out of however many times I guess. But I don't like making dumb assumptions, so I generally make a guesstimate after everything's blown over, and I tend to upload the news after everything's blown over, and this is pretty much the after part. So, thank you for watching. I bowed my head to you, apparently. That's a thing. Bye! Pokemons! Brr. Also, I really don't recommend using the Pokemon box thing until it's, like, you know, stable. I wouldn't want to, oh man, I've had my Pokemon collection for my whole life. Well, I'm just going to put my Mew in there, the one that my brother got me. I don't know why I'm 57 years old now. Here we go. There's it in there. Next day, oh, this server's down. Well, shit, I just lost my Mew. Well, I'm just going to go pick up a rutabaga or something. I don't know what people do. I'm just saying, before you, like, let somebody else be the dumb one who loses all their Pokemon, don't be that person. Because I know, you know, Nintendo's awesome and all that stuff, but you really shouldn't trust something that is very risky. Especially when you're paying for it. Like, can you sue Nintendo if they lose the Pokemon that they technically own, but it's a whole bunch of lawsuits. You can't really sue Nintendo over this anyways, so question of the day is, what do you think of Pokemon Box? I'm gonna probably use it if it hits and it goes well, but I'm not gonna touch it if it's got errors and stuff. I'm not risking any of my, except for a Bidoof or a Rattata, but, you know. I'm not gonna risk any of the Pokemon that I've Let's Played with, or anything like that. I get really attached to my Pokemon, and that's the thing I'm not gonna risk my Pokemon for. I'm not gonna risk, oh, so they can see if it works or not. They should have already tested this. No, not me. I'm gonna try it later, like when it's safe. Anyways, bye. I will see you guys next. Why am I doing this? Why am I still? No, bye.